us,
Woo!
Dragons and Things.
Woo!
We're on time. You guys actually didn't know that we told you before that we wouldn't be going live until 7:14 p.m. So that's on you. Each of you. All right?
That's a great way to
We're
start.
very clear about our... No, we had some tech issues. We are very sorry for being late, but this is what happens. You know, we're still in the Krag cave. We're still working out all the kinks. We were hooking up all the incredible, amazing tech that you guys have been sending us throughout the week via our Amazon wish list. And unfortunately, technology is a very, very delicate, tiny, screaming baby. And
People just don't
technology
understand.
Technology cannot be just put together and expected to work. It has to be soothed and eased into its job before it will allow you to go live for your fans. That's just the way it is. That's all. You know, what can we do? But the point is, we are here now. We are going to play Pathfinder. I have been informed, nay, I have been ordered by none other than Alex to play for 3 hours.
Yes!
So for those of you hoping,
my 3
wondering
hours.
if we're going to end at 9 o'clock,
Yes,
I have been ordered to give Diana her full 3 hours of Pathfinder
Thanks,
experience. So there is that. Before we jump into the game, and I do want to jump in pretty quick since we're running a little bit late. We of course want to make sure that Diana gets enough playtime tonight. I do want to mention that we are giving out prizes this week. And Quigley is super excited to tell me who is announcing those prizes, I'm sure.
Well, it wasn't my poll again.
You're the one who monitors it.
You all have Twitter accounts? You don't... I cast
Okay,
my vote.
Quigley, just tell me who
All right,
won, because you know who won, and I
Ned
know
won.
you know.
Ned won.
Thank you.
It is Ned.
Ned won. Ned's going to be announcing prizes. That's a better choice than Dead Yeti. So we're on the up and up here.
Yeah.
We are, we're making improvements.
Something
I
that
like
actually
Ned.
talks.
Something that can actually talk, even though it is still dead. So it's like a loophole.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's like a loophole into the...
You're on track to continue with dead things, so
Yes.
just keep it going.
All right, guys. So there's the prizes, which is great for you guys. You guys get to win prizes. That's great. The only prize that I want, of course, is the sweet release of death and eternal rest. But hey, this is the world we live in. Tonight we've got a very exciting prize from Open Gaming Store. It is the Halls of the Mountain King. If you want to venture down into the Halls of the Mountain King, then you should definitely get this book, which is an adventure path for adventurers levels 8 through 12. At that level, I bet they would know how to destroy me and let me off of this mortal plane. I am, of course, stuck with these people who probably don't know what they're doing.
Yes.
That's not the only prize that we have. The Halls of the Mountain King is but one thing that we're giving away. There is also a Sirenscape code, which will give you access to Sirenscape sounds that you can use in your game, just like we're using Sirenscape code sounds in our game. Thanks to Mr. Quigley over there, who is, yep, that's a sound. He's making lots of sounds. So yeah, if you want to win those prizes, all you have to do, just share this post publicly on your Facebook page with the hashtag dragons and things. Yeah, that's it. Me, I guess I'm just going to be back in this bag now until they let me out. I don't think they realize that being stuck in a bag is actually really, really awful and not at all good or a pleasant way to spend time.
It's a magic bag.
It's a magic bag, though. But it is a magic bag.
There are a lot of fun things in that bag.
Yeah, sure. I'm sure.
There's a
There are
goat in there.
lots of things. As Ned mentioned, we obviously Open Gaming Store is providing prizes for us tonight. If you want to get stuff like Halls of the Mountain King or any other amazing third-party published material, you can go over to opengamingstore.com. You can check out all of their amazing deals available for you to peruse and purchase. We also have Sirenscape.com. If you are looking to get a hold of the app, go ahead and go over to Sirenscape.com. You can download all of their amazing sound sets there. They have not only the fantasy sound sets for Pathfinder players, but sci-fi sound sets for Starfinder players. So whatever your choice is, whatever your weapon of choice is, they have it available for you. We'll be using the fantasy Sirenscape all night tonight. So if you're thinking to yourself, I'm not sure what it sounds like, just listen to all the ambient sounds that will be serenading you throughout the next couple of... What's that?
We're not great at listening.
No, you guys aren't good at listening, but perhaps they're better at listening. Of course, Paizo is a wonderful friend of the show if you are looking to get a hold of the Pathfinder official rules so that you can be just like us and play amazing, awesome, epic adventures. Not on Friday nights because you want to come watch us, but like a Saturday night or a Sunday night. Then go over to paizo.com. You can find all of the officially licensed, published materials for Pathfinder and Starfinder available for you to purchase. I think that's it. Are we good? You want to start an adventure?
Well, yes.
Before we start an adventure, these guys really want to do an opening ceremony
I don't know this
for
song.
the show, so...
You were doing it so great last time.
No, you're...
That's it?
I'm going to be
USA!
Yeah, Marcus, your fire is looking a little limp.
Russia.
Your fire doesn't really have as much
Mine's
much-
going just
You need to
fine.
get
as
political.
it
USA!
maybe once did.
USA!
In fact, now it's just laying there all lifeless. You know?
Quigley's got the
Watch.
wigglies.
Oh, I like it.
Yeah. Cool.
That's what happens
we're
when
done
Lyra
playing.
touches it.
We're done playing.
We're done. Alex
What a
wants
story.
game.
Yes.
All right, guys. Well, then allow me to recap a little.
We
and
went in
set
the
the
basement
scene.
and there was a hag. Let's-
No, just no recap. Just
We found a head.
All right.
I'm doing what I want. It's my show. Your escape from the mountains was cut short by a terrible snowstorm that left you trapped in an ancient ruined longhouse. For those of you with little patience, this was a waking nightmare more intense than most of the deadly battles you so recently faced. For others of you, it was a chance to slow down and take a much-needed rest. But that would not last, when a hidden trapdoor in the basement of the longhouse popped open under mysterious circumstances, revealing an underground system of tunnels. Alex and Krag would not hear of staying in the safety of the longhouse, and so you all descended into the tunnels and began a long journey into the dark. You encountered a dangerous abomination that nearly killed Sir Quigley, and found what may perhaps be a new friend in a talking skull named Ned, who really just wants to find peace after a long stretch in the dark. The tunnels continued on until you came to a horrid chamber filled with the corpses, frozen solid in a wall of ice. Alex noticed one in particular and stepped closer to stare into her own dead face.
Whoa.
Frozen for eternity like a grisly trophy, and before she could tear her eyes away from the sight, a voice called out to her. You all saw Alex's reaction as she whirled around to face an enemy no one could see, and then, walking out from a darkened hallway, you saw an old crone, twisted and blackened by frostbite, leaning on a staff made of black ice. And she sounds just like that. That's Sirenscape, guys.
Sounds young.
Well, you know, the hags, they look
so.
old, but they have a very youthful, evil laughter.
Their fires are a little more vibrant than others.
Their fires are they're not quite as limp as other people's fires. We had rolled initiative. We were acting in initiative order.
Yes, we were.
And I still have the appropriate initiatives.
Oh,
Put them up there.
I think I did well.
I
Right?
got a 12 or
Yes!
something.
Yeah, you were high up there. We had gone through the first couple of turns, or in the initiative order.
No.
Huh?
I don't think we acted at all yet.
No, you hadn't yet. We went through Alex, we went through Quigley, we went through Lyra's. The hag stepped into view, and that is where I called it quits. Just before she speaks. You've come back, little puppet. You've come back. Don't you remember what happened last time you were here?
We've been waiting too long. Alex, what happened the last time you were here?
I don't know. Let's go to comments first, shall we?
That's right. Go down to comments. We got all about
Martinez.
comments.
Skip announcements and comments. Jump right onto the story. Kill the hag. Tell me what's in the ice. I've been waiting since walking in circles for some Alex backstory. It's been 7 years. Well, Lucas, you gotta wait more time for Alex backstory and walking in circles.
Oh, that's true.
Oh yeah, this is Dragon's
It's
thing. This
two
is
different
Dragon's thing
things.
next. It's different.
Coyote Adams, oh finally, what did they let Quigley get into?
A lot.
Things.
Things.
Gabrielle.
Things.
Sorry. You want to do
Go ahead.
No.
Gabrielle Mack says, I'm totally loving this music. Sirenscape?
Yes, it is.
Well, this
Indeed.
is Sirenscape. The music beforehand is not.
Yes.
Correct.
Music beforehand was original music for walking in circles. Actually.
Oh yeah, that is correct.
James Poppenhauser says, "Woo! Let's do this! Hail Sir Quigley!"
Oh, well, at least one
Eh.
person's rooting for you.
It's true.
Anyone?
Krag.
I don't want to read anything because people are jumping on me.
What?
You
I
read.
said sorry.
Oh, we've been waiting
Reynolds.
a little long.
Yeah, here, read Reynolds.
All right, Reynolds, this is my 4th episode in loving your guys' story and characters. I've decided I want to help and have become a patron to help at least some. Thank you so much.
Yes,
Quickly,
That's
can you
awesome.
turn down?
That's awesome.
I
Thank
can
you so much.
absolutely adjust the volume in here. How does that sound?
Anyone else?
Brian Summer, gather the kids and wake Grandma. It's time for the family favorite game show, Kill the Hag. And here come our contestants. They are a group of adventurers from Trapsborough area. Please welcome the Dragons and Things gang. Tell us a little about
I
yourselves.
don't have time to tell you anything.
You know what?
Kevin Alexander, Tech
There he
rolled
is.
a nat 20 and landed max damage.
That is true.
Very much so.
20.
Nat 20.
Well, you know, you never know about that.
My father, Dave Birch, says,
Dad.
"Go Team Quigley!"
Oh.
Well, okay, you
Dad,
got 2
hi,
people
Dad.
on your team then, Quigley. 2 people
That's
rooting for you.
awesome.
That's very special.
You want to read that one? It's my favorite one so far. Benjamin Snyder says, "Marcus has a wand of flaccid flame."
I like that. That's a good spell. Placid flame.
Awesome. I think we're ready. What
Yes!
is happening?
All right.
Were we wearing our glasses?
Yeah, you guys were wearing your glasses.
Yeah, because it's dark down there.
Okay.
I have light on
It's
my
darky
shield.
dark.
And I
Uh,
have the light dancing
Okay,
as well.
that's right.
Yes,
That's right.
you
That's
do.
right.
That's
The hag speaks to you,
No torches.
but takes no other action, and it is Marcus's turn.
I can't talk to her yet. Oh no. Hello?
I just want to give him the opportunity,
No, 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 that's- yeah,
because
that's
like you'll be able to talk to her. But I just,
Sure.
I mean,
No,
I
of
just wanted to
course.
give him the opportunity.
I'm taking a number of steps back, equal to as many as I can take away from this.
You can move a full 60 feet away from
I'm
this.
going to be moving a full 60 feet, and while I move, it will be like, and I'll be saying, why do we always find, what did you word them as? Dangerous abominations. So why are there always dangerous abominations?
Now, I want to point out, this is a perfect opportunity for Lord Marcus to cast Fireball and
No,
not have
I thought
any
the
of
thing was
us
right
in
next to us.
combat,
I thought
right?
thing was right
The,
next to
the
us.
room is relatively small. It would be a much wider chamber, but the thick wall of ice is around all the walls and sort of constricted everything.
So let's
would
clarify,
just
the
basically
Quigley's
like a-
wrong, and I was... okay.
You would definitely
Well,
hurt
Imp in my head's
a
got
lot
your
of
back.
people.
Imp in my head's got your back. Hey, Marcus does not have a flaccid flame. Amy's proof of that.
One
Yeah.
time, he did roll a 1, though.
Maybe that's
Oh,
why
why to get
she's-
laid? Or I forgot.
No, he rolled
Okay,
a 20
this
to
is-
find her,
This is
and
good.
a
Let's go
1.
to Krag's turn. I
So
believe
it's
he's
Krag's turn.
This thing just walked out of the. How far? Where am I?
You're about you're facing. She's come. There's a tunnel
There's a
right
room
across
to
from
the
you,
side.
and then off to your right there's a smaller hallway that she has just walked out of, and she's aware of all of you definitely. Like she's kind of looked over everybody, but she's definitely speaking directly to Alex. Marcus has backed away.
And I look back, and he backs away, and
I go, it's a dangerous abomination, Krag. I said, it's really weird that we keep, it's like they're looking for us. Everywhere we go, they're just, it's like we're all
Where
part of
am
some
I?
kind
Am
of
I by him?
story.
Yeah,
6
you're
seconds is
still
over.
near the
I'm-
rest of the party. Yeah.
I'm on a full defensive and standing shoulder to shoulder with the other knight of the party. The
Okay.
two knights, Sir Krag and Sir Quigley are.
Gotcha. It's your go, Alex.
I'm gonna have my swords ready and just staring, and I'm just. I don't know who you are. I don't know what I'm doing in there. What's going on? What do you want?
10 seconds.
Oh, me, you came here. I didn't come to you, although perhaps I did nudge you in the right direction.
What do you want?
Just to know why you've come back.
I did not come back. I'm looking for an escape. We're looking for an escape.
An escape? Well, just down that tunnel. There's the way out, if that's where you really want to go.
How do you know me?
You really have forgotten everything. I can see it in your face. You know, you once came to me looking for answers. And well, these are the results.
When she says these are the results, is she pointing at the things in the ice or us?
She's pointing to more specifically the figure, like now right behind Alex.
Of herself.
Of myself?
Mm-hmm.
What answers was I looking for?
Oh, answers very similar to very likely questions going through your mind right now.
So then who am I?
It's a very interesting question. You were all hot to determine that yourself so long ago. No longer content to be a puppet.
A puppet?
Mm.
Am I your puppet?
Oh, you were, dearie, but... Well, not mine.
I
My
cannot wait until
sisters.
this 6 seconds is over.
It's like a magical 6. Just let it.
You guys
Well,
can
here's the
go.
thing. You guys can interrupt this. Like, yes, we
I'm,
are
like,
technically.
really
Like,
into
if you
this.
guys want to interrupt this with an action, that's fine. You can do that. But I did not assume that was going to happen. But
No.
by all means, Quigley, if you've got a thing to do, especially if it's like
This-
charge boldly forth, then I can't
this
stop
is
you.
Because
like
I believe in
happening-
my first move, I determined that she's evil.
Oh, you detect a
No, but
presence
here's-
of evil.
It's like like a magical thing happening.
Yeah, we were.
It was in their head. They weren't talking. It was like I just imagine it being in
couldn't-
their head.
Wait,
How much
could we not hear
movement
it?
is she doing?
She's just talking, really.
How far away is she?
She's about 15 feet away from you.
Could we hear the conversation
And
or no?
is she close enough to anyone that I could shift very cautiously into a flanking position?
Well, she's currently sort of.
Stop touching
I mean,
this.
there's nobody on. There is nobody that you would flank with. Nobody is near her.
I'm going to walk up to her.
You go. Okay. You walk
I'm
up
just
to her.
going to stand there.
Okay.
And if she strikes me, I will strike her back.
Noted.
Okay.
I was standing there with
Did
you
we,
shoulder to shoulder.
could we hear the conversation?
Yes, you can hear everything
we
that's
did.
being said in the room.
Okay.
Y-
it's
you
my
can
turn.
continue your conversation.
It's my turn, yes.
It is, if you wish to do
I
so.
would like to where am I exactly?
You are now about 10 feet away from Quigley.
Okay.
You have just entered this chamber.
Yes.
The walls are coated in a very, very thick, almost like block of ice.
Okay, cool.
And
Where are they?
Marcus is about 60
Behind
feet
me?
behind you down the hallway you
This
came
one?
in, and Krag is still right next to you.
Oh, I also walk up to her and I'm just looking
whoa,
her right in the eyes, and
you,
I'm like,
you already had your 6 seconds. So
Are you? Well, are you getting in between
Wow.
her and Alex?
still going? Are you gonna make a decision?
I will allow her to see Alex, but I'm standing right next to her, and I'm staring into her eyes as I can.
Okay.
Just
So I take my glove out and
Mad
I
doggy.
want to cast
Yeah, that's what
resistance
I'm doing
on
right
Alex.
Okay. You reach through the glove, open a small hole through which your hand disappears. Alex, you feel a little tickle on your side.
Oh,
She gives you a
That's
little
weird.
tickle.
what do I get?
+1 to your next saving throw. For
Whoa.
1 minute.
Resistance?
Resistance gives you +1 to your next saving throw for 1 minute.
And doesn't that protect her from like some magic though too?
Well, typically savings throws are made against magical effects or
Okay.
abilities, stuff like that. So yes, it would
So
help
whatever
her in
gets
that
thrown at
particular
her.
scenario. It would help her.
Okay.
Yes.
does she look like she's casting anything?
Not that you can tell. No.
Hey, Jim.
Yeah.
This is.
Cool.
Tell me how far along in this plan I can get. I want to cast invisibility on myself and go behind the hag.
Okay. Here's how far you can get in that plan. You're 60 feet away, so you can cast, and then I mean, like, if your intention is to just to do that, that's fine. Yeah, like, well, I'll just keep that in mind that you're doing that. Krag, are you doing anything else, or are you just watching?
Well, do
this
I get
play
another
out?
turn?
I mean, I'm just asking. What's your plan?
So I look around. Like I'm looking around. He disappears.
Oh yeah, he's
Like,
like
what the hell?
he's way
I look
gone.
around. He disappears, and then he walked away from
I
me.
strode boldly forward.
Yeah, and then
He's standing,
I like
yeah.
look at her.
I'm like giving her something.
I walk up next to him, and I'm like looking at him.
And I
and
go,
I'm
I
looking
go
at
like
her, and
this.
I'm looking. So we're just there. We're just there, and
I'm staying behind.
yeah, I'm up in the grill too.
All right.
Kevin Alexander says Lyra gets excited when Krag talks. Hashtag Lyra Crush.
I don't know. You guys are just
Okay.
gonna have to wait and see.
All right, Alex.
Look, I don't know why there's another one of me in there. I don't know what's going on. I don't even know who I am. Why is she in there? Am I not a she?
I'll tell you what. If you want to know more, just come and find me, or
You're right here. You're
take
right
your
now.
escape. She begins walking away from you and
Oh,
you.
no, she doesn't. Because
Okay.
I grapple her.
You are going to grapple her.
Yes.
Make a will save.
Perfect. I love.
Grapple her?
Yes, I'm going to.
First the Yeti,
Grapple her.
now this witch.
I'm going to do it.
Jim, you're all about those will saves.
8.
Just,
8 on your will save. Okay. Now make your grapple check.
oh no.
We're gonna get like.
Mind you, I only have a couple more healing.
That would be a 27.
Holy
Okay.
crap.
So you go to reach for her, and it's like reaching into mist. There's like a thick, and you feel like lightheaded for a moment, and you stumble back, and you come away with nothing. Krag,
Do we
you have
s-
also an opportunity.
do
to
we
do
see
something
that
if you wish. Yeah, everybody would see that happen.
And what does it look like to us?
It just looks like Krigley tries to grab her, and
And
it
goes
just,
through her?
Yeah, it just goes right through her.
It goes through her.
Yeah.
Okay.
Krag.
I told you there's always a hag in the basement.
Let's go get her.
She's not here.
She told everybody to go that way.
Well, that was strange.
Wait, she just walked away?
Yeah,
just
she's just
disappeared.
walking.
Then as my mind is focused, I'm walking towards where she went.
Good thing I
Where
gave
she
her
went?
resistance.
So she's
still
I mean,
walking. She's
yeah,
just
she's gonna go
sauntering.
down that tunnel that was opposite where you
Towards
had
the
come in.
armory.
No, away from the armory. The armory was where the one she.
So
came
she's
out of.
leaving.
Yeah.
Is she going down the way we need to get out?
No,
That's Lady
Alex.
that's the way she pointed.
Lady
she said,
Alex.
yeah,
Guys,
there's-
I say
Lady
follow
Alex,
her.
no. We should go to the armory. Get that fan treasure chest.
Oh.
Y'all
Meta
metagaming.
Ben.
Metagamers.
Meta
Taking away your fan treasure chest for metagaming.
Meta Ben.
All right.
I don't.
I think that we should follow the hag.
No, we should go get the things to kill the hag.
I'm trying to detect magic
We need
as
to get
well
out.
as use knowledge arcana to see if I can determine if indeed the hag is there or if this is an illusion.
Okay. Well, you definitely detect magic, and you can make
in the
a
armory
spellcraft check. Try
Yeah,
to
that's
determine
fine.
what magic.
Is the combat over?
Huh?
Is combat
Yeah.
over?
Really?
Nat 20.
Nat 20. Yeah, you can tell that there
That was your
is,
favorite one, I know.
34.
a major image.
Major image.
Major image.
So I will speak up and I will say, so this.
Ah!
Do we see you?
No,
No.
you guys don't see me.
Where are you?
I'm everywhere. And then it echoes off the walls.
But nowhere.
That's creepy.
And then it says, "You're an idiot." So,
The grin.
good job, Lyra.
You're welcome.
Yeah, that's just an illusion. That's not she's not physically. in
Yeah, I
this
saw
spot.
it.
Let's
Oh.
get out
You
of
tried
here.
to grab her and there was nothing there. It's magic.
I
hate
almost
That's
grabbed
true.
it really well.
We need to get out of here.
I pull out Ned
Okay.
and I say,
Oh God, thank you for getting me out of that bag.
Hi,
It
Ned.
is real. I don't know what you've been keeping in there, but you need to air it out.
Well, now
Is Alex still walking towards the hag?
Is she? You're just going down this
I
tunnel?
told you guys I'm walking.
Okay.
I would follow it.
Coolio.
I already told you guys that.
Is
I'm
she
gonna-
still? Do I still have resistance?
Yeah, it lasts
I
for a
would
minute.
have. I don't actually know how close I was to Alex because I was attempting to get to the other side of the hag at that point. So if I'm anywhere near Alex, I'm gonna attempt to stop her.
Okay.
But not in a dumb.
I mean, you could just say, "Hey, Alex, stop." That'll
yeah,
work.
I'm like, hey, yeah, Alex, just hold up for a second, because you're definitely not thinking this through.
Look,
We're going into the hag's lair. You're walking into the hag's lair, like home field advantage. Hag.
Fine.
Aren't we in the hag's lair?
Yeah, aren't we trying to get out? And wasn't that the way out?
That's what the hag said.
Yeah, but
Hey, Quigley, is the hag evil?
Yes. Oh,
Okay,
yes.
so listen to what the hag said and trust it explicitly.
Let's
no,
check.
but he said
Let's check
no,
the first.
No,
Explicit.
no.
Implicitly explicit.
Because the hag said that she could make the decision to either learn and about her and stay, or we could go out. I say we go out. She just gave her an option. We should go out.
Right, in the meantime,
I
Alex,
said to find her.
totally stop walking.
I did. I stopped.
Well,
I
I'm
turned
just-
around. I'm just staring at you
I'm
guys.
sure that if we go to the armory room, that's where she's gonna be.
Ned.
Because that was an illusion. So she must be in
I'm
that
walking
when she
back
came
over to my ice.
Okay.
That-
Yeah.
that's really
I'm
absolutely.
just gonna
Indeed.
stare at it.
Yeah.
Ned,
You know, if we had cell phones then,
Okay.
we'd
Yep.
take a selfie.
do you know anything about a hag that's in here?
No, I don't.
All right.
No, wait.
Back
No,
in the
no.
bag.
No, let him out, let him out. Let him out.
I
Oh,
go
okay.
and look at what the hell she's looking at.
Yeah,
So I
you
take
see,
him out.
you see
And I see her.
A,
Can I grab- can I-
a almost perfectly preserved corpse.
She looks exactly the
Dressed.
same.
Yeah, you can actually make a perception check.
Oh yeah.
So I go over, can I take Ned out of the bag?
That depends on whether Quigley's gonna.
20, baby, on the die. Why are we wasting
All
these?
right, let's get those right out of the way.
He was-
So you can tell that it's Alex, but there are some subtle differences. She's dressed very similarly,
She's
but
dead.
there are certain things that are death is that's the major difference between the two. That one thing is not like the other. Dead, alive, for sure.
That's really messed up.
There are some very subtle differences in
like a
the
cat.
facial structure,
Nine lives.
but just at a glance, anybody would say they are the same person.
Carl Messerschmidt earlier asked how you will torture the group this week. Something like
We're
this.
getting,
Oh yeah,
we're getting
this is how it goes. This is how
Let's
I will
go
do
to
this.
the armory. We might find another really
Can we just take
cool
Ned out of
Better
here?
game strong.
Can we talk to Ned some more because he was talking when you put him back in the bag?
Sure, here you go. I pull out Ned and I hand him to Lady Lyra, and I
Do you know
detect
what's going-
evil on both sides of the hallway.
Okay, you don't detect the presence of evil in either direction.
Hi, Ned.
Yeah, hi.
Okay, so how do we get out of here?
I,
You were talking. I'm sorry we put you back in the bag.
Okay, you leave down that way. There's
Which
an
way
exit
does he
tunnel.
point?
He
I
doesn't
can't.
point.
I literally cannot point. It is not possible.
Okay, here, ready? This way
When
or
he
this
is-
way? Oh,
when
wait. This way is the hallway. This way
Okay,
takes us to the armory.
The hallway is the way out.
We should go that direction.
I'm going to detect magic on the menagerie, and I also want to tell Alex as well as myself. I want to search to see if there's anything else.
Okay. You do still detect the presence of magic, and you make a perception check.
Benjamin Snyder says Marcus is still delusional from hunger. Shouldn't trust him.
Kevin Alexander says, did Krag just acknowledge that Quigley is a knight?
Eric acknowledged that.
13.
13. There's really not a whole lot else to search in the room, because it's a relatively open space except for the walls. You've got about 6 feet of ice that forms this huge, almost like display case for these bodies. As I mentioned before, some of them are very old. Some of them are much fresher corpses. And then some of the ones that are fresher are very well preserved. It would be impossible to say really how long they've been in there. They're very even the older ones are remarkably well preserved. Like there's not a lot of decay.
So from the direction we came from, are we
Yes.
surrounded by bodies on both sides?
Yeah. I mean, there are about a dozen total
Okay.
in the wall.
Are they like stacked, or is it just like 6 and 6?
They don't appear to be uniformly distributed. They're kind of not even haphazardly, but there are some that aren't like standing on stone. Like if it melted, they would fall. So some of them are higher up towards the ceiling.
I thought that, and maybe I'm incorrect, but I thought that last game session I had detected the school of magic at use here.
You had detected illusory magic, yes.
Right. So I want to concentrate further and see
Okay.
if I can do a spellcraft check on that.
Sure.
So Ned, do you recognize that girl? Her name's Alex.
I mean, I recognize her from 10 minutes ago.
Okay, but not like past lives
No.
or whatever
I
life you
don't-
had.
No. Mm-mm.
Okay.
That hates us so much.
No, don't hate us. We'll kill you eventually.
Oh,
my
good. I hope that's very soon.
Well, we gotta figure out how. But till then, we'll try to figure out a way to keep you out of the bag. But you've got to be helpful. Can you do that?
You have to tell us your backstory,
No, you just got to be helpful. Can
or
you
we
be
won't
helpful?
kill you.
Yeah, it's a little twisted. You'll be missed. Does that make you feel better?
I don't care about being missed. I was never really big into the whole legacy and lineage thing.
Well, that's okay.
I really want to just.
I don't really know where we can put you.
I think I need to end this conversation, so I'm gonna take Ned back and put him in the bag.
Okay.
Well, that wasn't very nice.
You
Ned's dead.
detect
I was talking to him.
after a couple of minutes, just
just needs
concentrating.
to be killed.
You detect no more. There is no more illusion
talk to
present,
him.
but you detect
talked to
faint
people in so
auras
long.
of evocation
Then I storm off.
and a non-specific magic that is not tied to any of the specific.
Defecation.
Is there a general direction that I'm feeling this from, or
It's
is
just
it-
in the room, like in the room.
Jim, can I make a perception check staring at the other Alex? Like if I see anything that's like out of the ordinary or like a clue or like, you know what I mean? Just if I see anything that's stands
Go for it.
out.
I'm going to the armory.
I follow Sir Krag.
Where are you going? Why are you?
No.
He just said, and nobody heard it, but he was
19.
talking about defecation.
I
and
did
that
hear
he,
it.
And
We
it
all
just
heard that.
cracked me up. I just am crying right now because it's so
There was an
We're
aura
5
of
years old right
defecation.
now.
I didn't do it.
Evocation.
You said
The only thing that's out of the ordinary that you notice is that she has a silvery, you don't even know if it's silver, but definitely a white metal chain that she's wearing, but you don't know it's under her clothes. You just notice it around her neck. She's wearing something on a chain around her neck.
Marcus,
Hi.
can you place a flaming spear on her to melt the ice?
I can.
I'm sorry, where's the
Melt the
undead
ice.
battle going on? Because it's about to pop up right here!
It is.
Let's
this
release
through.
all
Think this
these
through.
frozen bodies!
I just said one myself.
Sure!
I don't detect any necromancy. Evocation, huh?
You can make a spellcraft check to try to determine specific spells.
Carolyn Weiss says, someone cast mending on that hammer already.
28.
Okay. You detect
Can't.
the ice itself was very likely, it was definitely conjured by magic. The spell that would accomplish that would be Wall of Ice.
Do I figure permanency is in effect here, or is it just cold
It's as
enough to
logical a
hold it?
conclusion as what you just thought. So yeah.
Yeah.
Carolyn Weiss, the rules dictate that because of the weight of Sir Crag's hammer, mending does not work.
Yeah, it
Don't
would work
you
for like.
think about it, Mrs. Quigley? You're going to just knock something over. Just
she could totally do it. Don't tell her what to do.
I'm gonna first just take a stone and just see if I can just even pick at the ice, or if the permanency spell is gonna affect it.
Yeah, no, I mean, you know that
It behaves as
just
ice.
what you know. Yeah, it behaves as ice. Yes,
Yeah.
it has a hardness and hit points and can be broken just like regular ice.
So I'm watching this, and I'm gonna take my dagger and I'm gonna start chiseling.
Right.
at this
Yeah,
ice.
you can. I mean, you can start chipping at it. It'll definitely take you some time because this is like a thick wall of ice. But
Doesn't Quigley have like a pickaxe or something?
Nope.
You do.
Nope.
Threw it, and it's
It
gone.
wasn't a pickaxe either. It was a throwing axe.
I thought it was gonna help, and it.
So you guys are going to be picking at the ice for a bit.
Defecation.
Those of you who are walking down towards the, I know they're walking towards the armory. I don't have a solid answer
Just
from you.
splitting
What do you
the
got?
party.
Well, I'm really
Just us
frustrated.
splitting the party, splitting the
This is
party,
boring. There's-
splitting the party.
Actually, you know what, Alex? You didn't see me pick at the ice, but it's okay because you saw the ice
Oh,
chunk
I'm
off.
sorry.
No, you saw the ice chunk off. I'm invisible.
Hey,
Oh, you're still invisible?
Yeah, I'm still technically invisible.
I'm
But
sorry,
it's fine.
I
No,
didn't
don't be
realize
sorry.
that.
You still saw the ice
It was.
hit off there.
Okay.
I'm probably gonna stay because I'm worried about Alex.
You're worried about Alex. So you're
Yeah.
hanging out with Alex. She's just chipping away at this ice.
Wait, I'm
like,
gonna
little
use
by
my.
little.
We're going to use.
I'm gonna use a climber's
Stealth.
spike.
Would it help if
Oh,
I
good.
cast water?
That's one of your prime skills, if I remember correctly,
Yes,
right?
it is. We're going to stealth to
While
the
they're
armory.
walking off,
Oh,
I just give them a quick shout.
like
to
If I
say,
cast water, just say,
This.
does it freeze? Is it that cold?
I believe it is. That
Okay,
cold
great.
to
I
freeze
just
water.
wanted to make sure.
Oh, you're gonna.
You
seal
can
it
basically
back.
fill the hole that Alex is digging.
Wait,
I'm
how
just
are
making
they
sure.
not rolling checks? 'Cause
They're
all
about
gotta be
to. But I
freezing.
was. No. This room is not. It doesn't. No.
It would
Nobody
just freeze
is.
the water.
Nobody. The ambient temperature of the room is
Why
not
trying to
enough
kill us, man?
Oh, okay.
to cause
Because
a
he said
problem.
it would freeze.
It would, which is great news for everybody, just in case. Just in case.
I don't think it would
Breaking.
freeze
We're breaking,
instantly,
Jim.
Ashley.
But it.
You,
don't-
you wanted to.
Wouldn't
I was
slow them
told
down,
that
it
the
would slow
stealth
them
check.
down.
would
Hold
be
on. No,
made.
no. Why are we
It's too wet.
sneaking?
It's getting cold.
You're right.
They're dead.
This is a completely.
still try.
There are no traps in this
This
hallway.
is
But I
This
am-
is a
I am-
trap.
hallway.
This is a trap-free corridor.
I am detecting evil in front of me. I'm trying to see if there's
Yeah.
evil going
So-
down that way.
So I'm getting the feeling that what you are gonna do is you think that detect evil is like you just like put on these goggles and now for the
No,
rest of
no,
your
no, no,
life
no,
you're
no,
gonna be
no.
detecting evil
I'm
in front
just.
of you.
I'm just. You know.
You
I'm-
do understand too that there are sources of evil
I have
that
to
can
search at
actually
it.
cause like it's almost like a feedback loop, and you actually can like get blind. Like you can damage yourself
During the blindness.
from exposure to extreme evils if you are just constantly detecting evil. Right?
Don't tell me.
Like I just like you're just aware.
I'm just. It's a new
I
thing.
just because
I'm enjoying
because
it.
if it's gonna be like every 30 seconds, I have to tell you whether
This
there's
is not
evil,
detect magic,
It's
all
gonna
right?
get tiresome.
Fine. We're going forward. We're striding boldly forward.
Either way, there's no evil that you've detected in a 60-foot cone in front of you.
There are not traps either.
But you do soon come to a closed door.
Well, open it.
Okay, you open it.
Maybe you should knock first.
I mean, duh. I don't even know why I said like, why.
Knock.
Why? Like, why did I bother, right?
Krag, are you drinking a potion of hag slaying? Jay Womack wants to know.
You know, it could have been. No, it was my
You were
potion of
ready.
awake. It was my wake potion.
Yeah.
But we didn't need it because it was not even there. Stupid magic.
Cool.
Krag hates magic.
So you open the door, and beyond there is a chamber with piles of rags and fur that make a smelly mound of bedding in one corner, and some dried herbs hanging in clumps from the ceiling. There are also several, like, it looks like cleaned and like rabbit and deer carcasses that are like hanging from
Fresh?
the ceiling. Yeah, they're relatively fresh, like definitely like recently hunted for food.
Hag nest.
We found it.
And there's also a table that is covered in bottles of strange liquids against the far wall, sort of near the.
Treasure chest?
Is it just?
Oh my god.
You know, like I literally am just gonna. I'm just gonna delete the treasure chest.
I don't think you're gonna do
And
that.
when the fans are wondering like, where's the fan treasure chest? We were promised fan treasure chest, and we're like, well, I'm sorry, my players are
My players
the
are a bunch of
worst.
dicks.
They don't
Not all of
deserve fan
Not
treasures.
all of
Guys,
them.
don't worry. Jim's not gonna delete it.
I mean, I'm not gonna do that now.
He's gonna put something awful in there.
Now I do. I do.
Stop, doo-doo.
I do
Let Jim talk.
detect evil on that chest
What?
because I want to
No.
know if it's evil.
Right, the chest is not evil.
Well,
Can you
good
please
to
look
know
at-
because
look
it
at
could be
his
a
face?
mimic.
It's an inanimate object.
Look at his face. He looks a little
All right.
annoyed.
All right.
Can we just keep going? I'm feeling it.
Okay,
Where are
so we're in the hag. We're in the hag's roost.
You are in the Hag's Roost.
I feel bad for Alex.
I go searching
There's
for
a-
stuff.
Yeah, well, I mean, there's a bunch of on the table. You see a bottle. Like, there's some stuff that's like whatever, probably some alchemy supplies. But you do see 2 bottles. One of which contains a viscous blue potion,
Ooh,
and the other one contains a brown liquidy potion.
I take
gross.
Okay, you have a brown potion and a blue potion.
How big is his chest?
Chest sized.
It's not nice to ask someone that.
That's true.
Is it locked?
I mean,
Yes.
are you checking
Got
for
it
Yeah.
for me, bitches.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm looking at it. Is
Yeah,
it
I
locked?
mean, you try to open it, and nope.
the log.
It's gonna break my hammer.
Use your axe.
How's the chiseling coming?
Use your axe.
I take my
I just want to.
sword Goliath and I hack at
You
the lock.
hack at the box,
At the lock.
at the lock. Okay, so you make an attack roll.
All right.
For me.
So that would be a 17.
That's enough. You need to roll damage for me.
Diana,
Yeah.
I want you to know there's a possibility the hag
12.
the hag will lead
Okay.
you to a small cottage in the forest where 7 little people are engaged in an unnatural relationship with some gal who has a passion for apples. That's what Brian Summers said.
Thank you, Brian Summer.
Did it look like it did damage?
Okay, yeah, definitely.
I thought we were talking-
It definitely.
This is
totally did
awesome.
too.
It definitely hits the lock, and like you actually there's like a spark and you can actually see a divot in the metal. But what you also see is this huge spray of dust that, and both Krag and Sir Quigley have to make a fortitude save.
Oh, fortitude.
Yes,
Kidding me.
17.
Sorry.
17.
Got 2 cocky heroes over here
12.
going adventuring.
12. Okay. You know what, Quigley? It's like you breathe in this dust and it like coats the inside of your mouth and it's like you like spit it's like a slime and spit it out and you're like, ugh, it's so gross. Krag takes a big puff of that stuff and starts hacking and coughing and
I throw up on him.
takes 1 point of dex damage and 1 point of wisdom damage.
What?
And you do not feel good, as if perhaps this will continue happening over a set amount of time because you have been poisoned.
Ooh, whoa.
Ooh,
Hack it again.
Okie dokie.
Do I?
Are you
I threw
serious?
up on him. Right?
I mean, sure, yeah. I mean, he's
Yeah.
got like some vomit.
I threw up on
Yeah,
him.
like it's
I
splashed
threw
up on
him.
your
but
pants.
that's after he hacks at it again.
Well, obviously it's not going to happen again.
Make an attack roll.
15.
Okay, there is another spray of this black pollen-like
What
dust.
in the
And
world?
don't worry, Krag, you've already been
Oh,
poisoned.
please get
But
sickened.
Quigley
Please
needs
get
to
poisoned.
make me a save.
12.
Yes.
Okay, so
Yes.
you take 1 point of dex damage and 1 point of wisdom damage, and you also feel like this will continue happening.
Does
My
he-
wisdom's
because of
not
your
very
folly.
high anyway.
Does he throw up on me? Does he throw
I mean,
up back on me?
vomiting isn't a side effect of this poison in the rules as written, so I'm gonna say no. But
Okay.
Jay
know,
Walhack wants to know, is there a shopkeeper somewhere? We haven't stopped in ages. Quite honestly, Jay, this is basically the equivalent of a shopkeeper.
this is this is a pretty good one. I like this shopkeeper. He's distributing poison to everybody for free.
Oh. Lucas Martinez says Lyra
Ooh.
does wield a shield or a staff. She could place Ned on the top of it.
Ah!
I really like that idea. And once he comes back, I'm gonna take that
I,
idea. Yes.
Can I?
Yes.
I
Yes.
want to say though, Quigley, it does look as though you have further damaged the lock.
Can I?
Hey, how do you feel?
What do you do? I feel terrible. That's poison. It's definitely.
Yeah, but did the second
It's
round hit you?
Definitely not good.
I mean, I'm already.
I'm hitting it again.
No.
Okay.
Ah!
Luna Steel Song
23.
on
Okay.
Twitch says Aura of Defecation. Isn't that what Krag did with Mouse and Moth?
Ow.
And in the field.
Yeah.
She heard
and
that.
For
Everywhere.
9 more points of damage.
Yeah. Okay. So you smash open the lock, and
You've
yeah.
broken the contents
Was
inside.
there another puff of,
What's in
Yeah,
it?
there was, but at this point, I mean, like, damage done, right?
or breathing in
You know,
asbestos?
At this
I mean,
point, like, you've already got black lung. There's nothing. There's nothing.
There better be something cool in there.
Would I?
We'll find out. I don't even know what's inside because, hey,
I
guess what?
can't-
Surprise, everybody! It's a fan treasure chest. Wasn't this a special moment for you guys?
No.
No,
was
it
not
wasn't a
cool.
special moment because these doofuses
Idiot.
have just been calling it out. Let's draw a name. See whose fan treasure chest submission. It's going
Everyone
to you
hates
guys.
us out
I
there.
can't believe I
They're
have to
like-
reward these clowns.
I'm mad at you guys.
Yeah,
Why are you mad at
Because I
us?
only have one last
All right, guys. The name
And I can only help one
of the fan treasure chest submitter today. Ooh. Ooh.
Drum roll.
I'm going to pull up my little database here because we got a good one.
Uh-oh.
Drum roll.
That's
not
some
a-
weak.
That's
Wow.
not a drum roll.
That's really weak.
That's something.
Tonight, it is going to be Steve Dunham.
Steve
Dunham.
Dunham.
Yes, Steve!
It's your fan treasure
Steve
chest that we
Dunham.
are going to be late. I got to pull out my database here.
What
We're going to
could
talk
it
about
be?
what Steve Dunham thinks that you guys deserve. Probably more. He probably is more generous than I would be at this point.
awful black pollen in
I
this
hope
box.
there's a fan that put like ancient crap or something. You guys open it up, it's just poop.
Well, I am actually
That is
very
not what we
afraid
need
of
right
our
now.
fans
Feel
now
so
that they're putting
sick
horrible
right
things
now.
in this box.
Okay. Inside this chest are it looks like a karate gi. There's like it's like a set of robes, but they're like martial artists robes.
Oh, so it doesn't look like a dress or anything.
No, it's not like Marcus's robes.
Okay.
There is a very ornate belt. There is a torch, actually, that looks as though it has already lit, and it's just sitting there, and it's just like the
Everlasting
flames are
torch.
going. And
great.
That's
you
pretty
see
epic.
a bundle of bandages.
Oh, that's good. That's really great.
Where's the black stuff that was? Do we see what
That was in the trap that you guys broke. So no, you don't see that, and that wasn't Steve Dunham's fault. That was me. I put that there.
Of course you do.
So, and there's nothing else in the room besides those potion bottles.
The
correct?
potions.
Yeah,
I mean,
detect magic on
are you
this.
gonna go
I
ahead
can't
and
detect magic.
To detect magic on
are you
it.
gonna make a search of the room?
You
Yes.
detect magic
Okay,
on this?
then search away, Quigley.
I search the room
Can I-
with my one perception.
You still have that because I believe that's a wisdom-based skill.
With my
Hey.
0 perception.
Ah.
So would I know that I was poisoned?
Oh yeah, like you. I mean, it doesn't take a genius to figure that
Could
out.
I? Because I have a poison antidote.
Okay. So what that alchemical antidote does
Gives you
is it
+2
allows
to
so
saves.
basically after there's the poison has a frequency with which it affects you
Mm-hmm.
over time, and every time that frequency is up, you make a save. And then there's a condition on the poison. On this particular type of poison, there's a condition. Like some of them are like, with one successful save, you're no longer poisoned. Some of it's like 2 consecutive saves. What that does is it gives you a bonus
+2, right?
on your save. So you don't need to take it right now.
It only lasts for an hour.
Yeah, but like, I'll let you when it's time to make the next save on that poison.
Okay.
You will be able to drink it and then gain a bonus
Okay.
to
in the
that.
middle of combat.
In 5 minutes.
So I'm looking. And
I'll
I'm
give you
gonna-
guys a hint. I'll give you guys a little leg up on it. This one requires 2 consecutive saves to beat. So you are poisoned until
black
you make
lung.
2 consecutive
Why are you
saves
so angry?
in a row.
She's
Angry.
angry.
So
Here's the thing.
did we grab the things?
I looked around. There's nothing.
No,
here.
did we grab the things?
You know,
I,
it's
I
really
grabbed
great.
the things
What?
and I put them
We
in.
took all,
All
the
the fans came here for Alex's story, and she's just sitting over
I'm,
there.
I've
She's
been
just
So-
here. So I was.
she is
I,
just frothing.
And I'm
Frothing at
checking.
the mouth.
I'm checking the room for if the hag had a secret passage out
yeah.
of here.
secret hag tunnels.
Yeah, you know. So
There's always a secret hag.
there's
tunnel.
always a secret hag tunnel.
You're so angry.
27.
Well, I want Ned. I'm more angry about that.
You do not find a secret hag tunnel, and you're very confident that there is not a secret hag tunnel.
Taking 40.
You
I'm just
can't.
kidding.
That's
I'm
not
just kidding.
a big deal.
Just kidding.
So now that you
Sorry.
guys have taken all that time, we're gonna hop back because at this point,
And then we start
Alex-
heading back, of course.
Alex has chipped away
Holding hands.
enough of the ice
Oh,
in the chestal region of the corpse so that you
That's-
could basically like
So as
Skip
I'm
it.
chipping,
Yeah.
I'm saying I know Marcus is near me at some point. I know Lyra's there, and I'm just staring straight on at this corpse and just going, I'm sorry guys, I just need to know. I just need to know.
This
just
thing
needs to
looks
know.
just like you.
Now
yeah.
I believe
Did you have a
you're after a
sister?
few minutes. You're I mean this
Oh,
whole
yeah, I'm
process, so
visible.
like
Yeah,
you'll
yeah.
be visible
Yeah,
at some
I'm
point,
visible.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That.
Yeah, that's all good.
So, imp in my head says, just a side thought, if Ned the Skull is indestructible, he might be a useful improvised weapon.
He's going on my staff.
So I'm
You're just gonna be walking around with a
He's
skull,
gonna
a
be my-
human
he's gonna
skull
be my
on your
codpiece.
Let's
staff.
say that I have to hit something with a staff. Then he might die because we're
I'm
gonna
just
be like
saying,
flying
like-
him around.
Last
Like
episode.
think of the optics on that. You just walk around with like a bleached human skull
Yes.
on a stick. Like
Yes.
I don't know.
Hey,
I
I'm
feel like
just-
people are gonna look at you a certain way.
But last episode.
It's okay right now because we're in a tunnel and I mean.
Nobody's
she's
gonna
in-
see you in the tunnel.
she's in, like,
That's a
a-
good point.
Last
Yeah.
Good
episode,
point.
Brian Summer said I have to make it into a cod piece, but make sure that it's not facing. Make sure it's facing the right way.
I got it.
I think it's going on my staff.
Yeah, that's what Krag thought too.
Got him. Got him.
Oh no!
Wow.
Sorry.
Quickly like that one.
Oh my gosh.
We've gone so far off the rails.
All right,
While she's chipping away,
Chipping away.
I'm talking to Lyra and Alex,
Okay.
and it's kind of a mixture of being sort of dumbfounded that we are in a tunnel in the mountains where nobody knows our names, but yet they do, and we still keep finding these dangerous abominations. They keep finding us. They're gonna keep coming. They don't stop. Why are they always? They're always here. And then I'm also mixing that in with Alex. Do you have a sister?
I don't.
You,
I
what
don't.
is-
I don't know. Okay. Let me figure this out. I don't
She's
know.
Hammering with a knife. I go, yeah, that's cool. So Lyra, why do we keep finding all of these crazy things?
You
I don't
eventually chip
know.
through enough where you
I'm
could.
just sitting on the
if
ground
you're
and being
like
south.
you enough that if your intention was just to get at the chain,
I
you
want
could.
to
But
do
I
that.
am worried
I wanted
about
to
it.
look at it. I
We're
wanted
like
to
looking at
see.
two
You
Alexes right now.
Pull that up off of this corpse, which is very real, and you see that dangling on the end of this is a very familiar
Yeah,
looking
I knew it.
coin.
Yep, I knew it. It's a second coin.
It is a second coin. You now have two.
So I'm holding the one and I put my other in my hand and I just go, I don't know.
Detect magic on those.
Very, very faint, lingering. Like there is a magic associated with them, but not anything that you could decipher.
Did we make it back into the room?
Did you
Yeah, yeah. You
maybe
I
transport
ask.
yourself before you
I
die?
don't know if maybe I went into a different body. I don't know.
You're trying to break yourself out of the
Are
ice?
we there?
Yeah. While Alex
Stop.
is.
I can always water and
looking
ice
at
her
this,
right away.
I'm asking her, do you want to
Build a
get the
snowman?
rest of it?
What the hell?
Oh, okay. You weren't going there.
Get the rest of her out.
Yeah.
That's you.
Now, let's paint this picture because to me it sounds super great. Krag and Quigley come back into the room, looking dumbfounded at you guys,
Yeah.
but they're covered in black dust.
Oh, great.
And
We look like we blew up like a cartoon.
Yeah.
Blew
they
up.
basically look like they were involved in a cartoon explosion. But they're looking at you like, what are you doing?
Joe Bursa, by the way, in the chat says, a paladin seeking treasure, kind of pushing the boundary of being a paladin, Quiggles. About to get squired.
Ooh.
I agree.
Oh man.
So as I would,
We were looking for weapons.
as they start digging out the rest of this, I pull out the 6 things that I got. I say, Lord Marcus, are any of these magical? And then if they are, we can both do spellcraft checks. So
He's thinking very hard about that, but he'll do that.
What?
So I pull out all 6 of these things: a brown potion, a blue potion, a karate gi, an ornate belt, a torch, and a bundle of bandages.
Oh my goodness.
And I ask,
Well, bandages,
are
obviously.
these magical?
Sorry, I'm fixing my thing.
That's all right.
So John Christian
Just play the
says,
game. Oh,
John Christian
okay.
says, someone interrupts with an action. Alex immediately turns and a single deft move slits their throat. That was from before when you were having your moment.
Oh,
Remember? And
yes.
Just with a very.
And Matthew-
it was a
Matt-
good 6 seconds.
Matt Buholtz is in the
Whatever.
house with the triple hearts.
Oh,
Hey, Matt.
Hi, Matt.
That's for you.
Yeah, hey, Matt, whatever.
And Kevin Alexander says, don't worry, Jim. They'll break the rewards as soon as they get them.
Yes.
We didn't know we broke into a trap.
David Geisler says, I don't think Quigley knows how traps work.
No,
I'm not a rogue.
Oh my
That's
God.
true. That's the beauty of it, is that you had somebody who could have easily bypassed that. And you
She
just
was
were
dealing
like,
with her own thing. I
That
didn't
was
want
too
to
much.
worry her.
Oh yeah, you're
Yeah,
back.
that's right.
Well, I
then you
was
wanted it to be
convinced
about
that it was a
you.
completely trap-free situation.
Well, the hallway, you were spot on.
Oh, spot on, yeah.
That was
you
a
don't-
trap-free corridor.
You don't trap an armor.
So I notice he has a lot in his hands right now. So can I grab Ned?
Oh my
It's
goodness.
in his bag.
Right.
You would have to basically even like unzip his backpack and like he's gonna be like no and
But
turn
isn't
away.
he kind of dumb right now? Didn't
No,
he like
he's
do
not-
that?
I mean, like,
minus
not
one
that
on
dumb.
wisdom?
What is going on?
I would like,
Okay,
I would like Ned.
It's kind of
Hey,
dumb.
do you guys, I just want to interrupt real quick. Do you guys remember those rails we were on?
What
No,
rails?
We're totally
so
off
far
them
off
now.
the rails.
Yeah.
I am holding these 6 items. Why are you are frightening right now in real life? Give me Ned. And I say, Lord Marcus, are any of these 6 things magical? And if so, we could cooperatively do a spellcraft check, and then we could, by
Are
the
you
both
dumb
of us,
too?
figure out what they do.
I
We're
know.
not dumb.
I need
Just
to help
quit.
you.
I look incredulously at Quigley and I just go, do you not see what's happening here? Where are you?
Well, there's 2 Alexes.
What happened to you guys?
They chipped. She was chipping her out.
Yeah,
But
I saw
Alex-
that earlier. It's
yeah,
weird.
That's fine, but why are you guys all like?
Oh, well, I think we're
Dirty.
poisoned.
I'm
I
pretty
was
sure I'm
poisoned.
going to do the more important thing, Quigley, and
All right.
help Alex.
I'm gonna cast
So that I don't
lesser
get stabbed.
restoration on the person that told
Aw,
me he had
thanks.
poison.
What?
Okay,
That helps, right?
it does. It does help.
Why are you?
Why are you looking at me like you're upset with me?
No, I'm not. Guys, I'm not upset.
Well, okay.
What
so,
the hell is happening right
So
now?
I mean, he's only taken 1 point of damage from each ability. His dexterity is down, and,
And his
his wisdom is down. Which ability do you intend to heal?
Oh, no. Dexterity.
Okay. Now you don't really need to. You would technically roll for it, but it's been 1 point, and the minimum you can heal is 1 point. So like, boom, boom.
Okay, great.
You feel that your dexterity returns, but you do not feel better in the sense of being cured.
I'm not sure. What? No, it's because you didn't say you were poisoned, and you're not giving me Ned.
So I'm just looking at
Ned
Alex,
is not a
pointing at
toy.
the ice like, that do it?
We're gonna kill him.
Yes, please.
So
I'll help her out.
okay. Is your intention is to extricate the body in its entirety?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm also, but while this is going on, I am kind of doing a visual, looking at Alex, looking at the body, because I really want to know if there's any actual differences outside of clothing, outside of the cosmetics of the clothing and the things the attire that's being worn.
And make a perception check.
Well, I'm chipping away, so I'd be distracted, but I'll take a 20 because we're gonna get a whole body out of here. So.
I'll stand guard.
I mean, I don't know that there's anything that I have, like Krag's perception was it, so like anything that whatever I told Krag is pretty much as much information as you're going to glean just
Okay.
from studying the body visually.